With the cancellation of Rally North Wales, the Plains Rally would have seemed a long break away from the championship, and the crews would be ready to get their title hopes back on track. In contrast to the last round, the Mid-Wales stages, the Plains Rally would be dry and dusty. Based out of Welshpool, the stages would be to the west, with a final short spectator stage to finish the event off. Things started well for Ewan Thorburn and Paul Beaton. The pair hadn't had the best of starts to the season on the Wydene and hadn't contested the Mid-Wales, so the points from round 2 would certainly be welcomed.
Into 5 right plus, opens long, over 150, 200, stay middle over crest, 150, keep in, 5 left plus over crest, 40, 5 right, tight 4 left.
Luke Francis and John Roberts, on the other hand, had a great opening round. And it was going well here too, second at the moment, but struggling a little with a recurring intercom problem. They also lead though, Class 8 at this stage. Alex Allingham and Chris Williams in the Subaru start the season a round behind. Not contesting round 1, their points came from a good Mid-Wales finish, and this weekend sees them looking to strengthen that from third at this stage and leading Group N. Allingham's closest rival would be fellow Group N crew Tom Norton and Andy Mort. The pair had led to start with but lost a few seconds in the second stage of the day and lie in 4th place for now, just behind Allingham. Matthew Robinson and Sam Collis come to round 3 with a win from the previous round, but this weekend things were not quite going that well. 5th overall was a good start though in the leading Class 6 car. And Sarah Williams and Dale Furness make a return to the stages for this season and settle into a good pace as well from the start. 6th place for now and getting back into the groove a little, ready for a big push on the remaining stages of the day. A steady start for Paul Davey and Roger Allen, the dust causing a bit of a problem, as it will for most, but they get to the end of the morning's opening stages in 7th place. Woog Utting was back with son Max alongside this weekend, and it would seem that consistency was key. A good finish on the Mid-Wales was being backed up with a similar start here on round 3, in 8th at this stage. Roland Llewellyn and Jamie Edwards were another crew to have consistency on their side, and it's that puts them up near the top of the championship table at this stage in the season. This weekend was going well, a little slow to start, but getting back on the pace right now. And the switch to 4-wheel drive this season wasn't having as good a result for Harry Gardner and Elliot Graham that they were hoping for, especially as they had enjoyed so much success in the 1400s. But 10th overall after stage 2 was a good start. Gareth and Errol Evans were going well here at round 3. They lead Class 3 at this stage in the event by a comfortable margin. And that class lead was over Rory Jones and Tom Hughes here. The pair were having a good run though at this stage in the MG. Just 1 place overall above Jones was Simon Dalton and Steve Turvey. The pair leading the way in the N3 class and lying in 16th overall. James Watkins and Karen Tomlinson were in on the Class 3 battle. However, it would have to be 3rd in that battle and in the class at this stage for the pair. James out with a new co-driver for this event. And for Nathan O'Connor and Jessica Rogan, it will be the Class 4 lead. The Citroën pair not having the best of runs to start this weekend, but the class points would be good if they could hold it here. Thomas Bayliss and Joseph Jones end stage 2 in the lead of Class 1. They lie in 21st on the leaderboard. And in 23rd, but still with the Class 2 lead, will be Simon and Tristan Rogers in the Peugeot 106. So at the end of the opening 2 stages, the results look like this. A look at the next couple of stages then and the class leaders after stage 6 of the Plains Rally. We see no change in the overall lead And of course, the WRC class lead as Ewan Thorburn and Paul Beaton still lie in first place. No change either in the Class 8 lead. Luke Francis and John Roberts taking up the best of the rest position behind Thorburn. There would though be change now in the Group N battle as Tom Norton and Andy Mort step up to take that class lead from Alex Allingham at this stage. Matthew Robinson and Sam Collis remain in the lead where Class 6 is concerned anyway, and holding a strong 7th on the leaderboard too.
7 right, 7 left, and 8 left. Repeat, and 8 left. There. 60, 3 right, 40, 3 left, and 4 right, immediate 7 left. Repeat, 4 right, immediate 7 left. There. 40, 7.
And it's all change in Class 3 as we lose Gareth Evans, the lead now belonging to Rory Jones and Tom Hughes in the MG. And in the N3 class, it was still Simon Dalton and Steve Turvey who held that class lead. Simon and Tristan Rogers remain in the Class 2 lead and actually move up the results overall as well. Meanwhile, Thomas Bayliss and Joseph Jones lose a little time overall, but remain in command of Class 1. Just 2 more stages to go then here at the Plains Rally, and the results are looking like this. On to the final results then here at the Plains in Welsh Pool, and Thomas Bayliss and Joseph Jones finished the results off in 18th overall. They also take the Class 1 victory. Simon and Tristan Rogers finish a place above them to take 17th on the leaderboard, also taking the Class 2 victory in the Peugeot. And there will be no change for Simon Dalton and Steve Turvey as they end the event with the Class N3 win and also taking 16th overall. James Watkins and Karen Tomlinson make it to the end of the event, but sadly the best they managed for this weekend would be 3rd in Class 3, as well as 15th overall. 1 position ahead and beating them to 2nd in class were Sean Ellis and Tom Jordan, the pair having a steady run in the micro. And taking the Class 3 win and 13th overall were an ecstatic Rory Jones and Tom Hughes. The pair will be really happy with the result, and well deserved as well. Some good points for the championship. Jeff Cottrell and Nathan Crew just miss out on a podium place in Class 8 with 12th overall and 4th in the class. And for Sarah Williams and Dale Furness, it would sadly be problems in the afternoon stages, dropping them down the results a little into 11th overall and 3rd in Class 8.
I didn't witness it, sorry.
Simon Rogers and Andrew Sankey would be the crew to take 2nd in Class 8. They end the day rounding out the top 10 here at the Plains as well. Rory Hall and Will Rogers have a good result in 9th overall, but with the N4 class being so competitive, 6th in class is as high as they could manage this weekend. And for Roland Llewellyn and Jamie Edwards, it would be 5th in the class. The Evo pair do have some good points to take away though, putting them 2nd overall at this stage of the championship. Escort pair Matthew Robinson and Sam Collis maintain their lead in Class 6. They finished the day in 7th overall as well. Not the win they had at round 2, or that we're used to from this pair, but some good points to put them in 4th place on the championship leaderboard. Woog and Max Utting just miss out on a class podium with 4th in the N4 class. The pair just finishing in the second half of our top 10 overall results with a 6th place finish. Paul Davey and Roger Allen adding some good points to their championship campaign as well, with 5th overall and 3rd in the N4 class. These points, of course, mean that they lead the championship after round 3. And Alex Allingham with Chris Williams alongside unfortunately misses out on the N4 class win this time out. The pair had led from the start, but they lost out midway through. 2nd place in the class was good though, and of course 4th overall, a very impressive result. But for Tom Norton and Andy Mort, it will be the Group N victory. A hard-fought result for the pair, taking victory by the narrowest of margins. Some much-needed points, though, for this season's campaign. For Luke Francis and John Roberts, it was a good run to claim 2nd overall on the leaderboard. And, of course, the Class 8 win. It does put them 3rd in the championship points now, looking good going into the next round of the season. But for Ewan Thorburn and Paul Beaton, it would be the win they'd held all day. They had some much needed points to their season's total, but they still have some way to go to get to the top of the championship table.
And 3 right minus. Into 5 left plus over crest. 3 left plus over crest, sorry. 40. Caution long crest into 2 left plus. 2 right. And 3 right plus. Tightens.
So at the end of the third round of the Welsh Rally Championship, here's a look at the final results from the Plains Rally. Tom, today the battle has been pretty fierce. You've been swapping times with Alex and the others. Pretty pleased with that result.
I'm very, very pleased with the result. It's been a tough day, I've got to say, and really all day we've not known what time we've been doing. So, and it's been a second here, second there, and finally, just before the end of the stage there, we found out it was about 4 in front of him. So there's a little bit of a relief over the woodyard, I suppose. But yeah, this has got to be one of the toughest rallies I've done this year, and I'm very, very pleased to come out on top.
In terms of competition as well, the Welsh Rally Championship really is coming alive, isn't it, this year?
It's been so tough today. I've drove the tyres off the car. You know, it's been good fun, and we've really enjoyed it, but it's not been easy.
Well done, winners of Group N. Brilliant result.
Thank you very much, guys. Thank you.
A Scotsman on top in Wales. That's the story of the Welsh Rally Championship here at the Plains Rally in Welshpool. That's all we've got time for from here in Wales and on Special Stage Extra this time. We hope you'll catch up with us next time for more top UK club rally action. And also don't forget, you can catch up with the latest action from our team on our social media channels on screen right now. See you next time. Thank you for watching.
Plus in, 40, short, 5 left in.
Keep left over crest bump, 120.